Tane Ora, to me it's, I sort of go back to the pictures of the Māori battalion. That's sort of to me is Tane Ora, because they're in wicked physical shape. They're well steeped in their culture and knew how to draw on that image of a positive view of Māori health. And I hear all the stories of Te Hoka Whetua too when they're over, and some of the work we did with the Olympic Committee leading up to Athens, that we sort of drew on some of those aspects as well. And again, the team was going back to Greece where the Māori battalion was pretty much based, and a lot of whānau have come out of the love stories that have come from the Māori battalion meeting up with the Greek community and just the things they did, fighting and dying in another country. But again, just they knew about Tane Ora, and that to me is when I see those guys in the old photos, that's the vision that I aspire to, and that's what Tane Ora means to me. Physically fit, strong in your culture, strong in looking after your whānau, honouring your tupuna, honouring my wife and setting a good example for my kids. That to me is Tane Ora, and being able to do that with my kids as well, going out and being physical, but also showing that loving, caring and awhi side that we should have as men. And I think again that's the vision that I aspire to anyway. Everything that's the people that have mentored me and given me set me on the right path is leading with heart. If you can't talk to people's hearts and can't speak of a higher vision, then what you're doing is not worth doing. Unless you're speaking to people's hearts, you can actually leave a positive impression on someone in some way, shape or form. You've got to have that. And I look at my grandparents, especially on Dad's side. We spent a lot of time with them. They sort of gave us the vision to aspire to be something better. They saw something better for us, and gave us the awhi and love for that as well. So speaking to people's hearts is really important. There's a range of different people. Certainly my mum, the sacrifices she made for us and what she's gone through to give us a real awesome platform to go forward and be good people. She's an awesome inspiration for me. My nanny and pop back in Tokoro, awesome inspiration for me as well. Providing us that platform, a little sanctuary for us to be nurtured and to be ourselves. And it's funny when you look back, you sort of, I know now that the way our old people looked at us, all our cousins, and they saw something in you, and we're just creating that vision that they saw in us as well. That's the inspiration, and all the people along the way that wherever I've wanted to go to, like particularly in rugby or anything else, there's always people that have my best interests at heart, and they're there to mentor me. Guys like Eric Rush, him and his whānau have been a huge support for me. He's driven me to be better than what I ever thought I could be. And he's the guy that I always wanted to beat on the fitness tests, always wanted to beat on the speed tests and everything else as well. And just given me a love and knowledge of not only the game of rugby but people in general as well. And him and his whānau have just been a huge inspiration for me too. And the wider whānau, everyone, no matter what we've done, where we've come from, we've all gone on to bigger and better things, creating a better platform for our kids to take off as well. And the last one is my kids. They allow me to be a dick. They allow me to be funny, to be a kid again, and they inspire me to be a good dad, because I want to give them the best platform that they can go out and achieve whatever they want to achieve.